Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 6 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with our 2023-2024 Wild Thing Minnesota Wild series. Jeff, we've started off very strong, going 17-7-2. Actually, really, we turned it around last week after just an awful beginning to the season by just tweaking a few different tactics for our team. Gudu and T-Rex in the chat.
I'm in much better shape now. I think.
Yeah, we seem to be moving around.
Remember that we're going to have a little bit of lag here because we're doing this through Steam chat.
You keep hearing the same thing over and over again. Maybe you have it open twice because it shouldn't be anything from us that would be causing that. Taking a quick look at our stats summary, you can see that Nate Mckinnon, our big free agent signing, has 36 points in 24 games, leading the way. Atu Ratu's right behind him at 29 points through 26. Elias Pettersson's almost at a point per game, 25 points in 26 games. Braden Point, 24 points in 20 games. We are moving right along. And yeah, things are going really well. Jeff, there's a big question or something in the chat there.
Yeah, Stanley in chat. Let's see. You want to start a historical sim? Bring back the Americans in the Northeast in 1946, and 2 teams every other season until you get to 24 teams. So that would, let's see. Well, you'd be going too fast with the expansion. So you're going to be expanding 18.9 times. Yeah, you may be pushing it a little bit too fast with the expansion. I think you're going to run a little bit low on players by the late 50s or so. I would maybe ratchet that back to like maybe 2 every 4 seasons. I think you should be okay that way.
All right. And so game versus Boston here. And you can see most of our players' fitness is good. Only Ryan Donato's a little bit sad because of his ice time, but you know what? That's too bad. The number one thing we're going to have to deal with here at some point, Tyler Parsons is on fire still, so we're going to keep him in net as we sim through this game, is apparently my face gen is not working for the other teams. So as we have explained, and if you're not familiar with it, our face gen in FHM 6 occasionally only shows, the right shoulder, I guess, basically is how it works. And if you restart your game by flipping the game skins, it usually brings it back. If by flipping it and restarting it and maybe deleting those files as well, or regenerating them, seems to show them back. Why it happens, we're still, Jeff, I don't think we have an exact answer. Yes, correct?
No, we had a couple of working theories, but none of them panned out so far. So still trying to figure out the problem and hoping it doesn't happen again in 7.
Yes. So if you see that in this stream, that's just why. I did check. I just checked my team and they were fine. So you can see the end of the month, because it is now December. Development report shows everybody's going up, which is what we like to see. Seeing if there's anyone of good importance. Adam Beckman moved up a bunch in a bunch of different categories. Tyler Parsons up to 3 stars. Was he at 3 stars, Jeff? Well, some of our players are not actually.
He was at 3 stars, yep.
Okay, well,
it's Hunter Jones is the one we're hoping gets I think 2.5 star. I think he's still at 2.
I'm slightly annoyed. Apparently some of our players aren't working. Or some of the guys in the minor leagues.
What do you mean the portrait thing?
Yeah. All right. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good still. Continuing on here, so our biggest worry right now is the number one overall pick, expected number one overall pick from this year in real life's draft, and our pick back in 2020. Alexis Lafreniere is not playing with us because he wanted too much money. And so he's currently playing in a league in Quebec. But he does not want to sign a contract with us, although it is a new month, so I guess I should check again. And board confidence update, because it's important to know. Craig Leopold thinks the season is outstanding shape so far, and the last few weeks is good, but we've dropped to 7-5-1. Long term, Craig Leopold is satisfied with our work. Excellent. So yeah, right. Nate Mckinnon is a little hurt, so he's not playing right now. Yeah, he's got tender elbow, so we're going to leave him out until he's actually healthy. Him being out has not helped us.
Yep. Did you try Lafreniere yet?
No, I forgot. Sorry, I'll check him next one. Okay, we can also see because it's 2023, we expanded a couple seasons ago and added Seattle. We initially called them the Seattle Sea Lions, but since we actually got a name, we have put in the Seattle Kraken and given them their logo and correct jerseys, which are available in FHM 6. If you expand the team and change their name to the Seattle Kraken. I was trying to remember what I was going to do. Alexis Lafreniere, offer him a contract, and no, he's still not interested.
You were going to offer Lafreniere a contract? Or?
Yeah, I just did. He's still not interested in signing. So
that's weird. I don't know why he's holding out so long. I think you should probably try and trade him at this point.
Should we just shop him and see what happens? Oh, we can't shop him. We can't even we have to manually.
I don't think you can shop him because you don't have him under contract.
So who is the worst team in the league? Seattle, Carolina,
you're looking
Montreal.
For a draft pick?
Wonder what Montreal would give for him. I'd rather ship him to not the same division.
Yeah, it looks like Carey Price is falling apart in Montreal, and they don't really have a... Yeah, Montreal seems to make the most sense, I think.
Do they need a goalie? Should we ship them a goalie too?
But do they have their draft pick for this year?
They do have a first rounder.
But I don't think we can afford to give up a goalie.
Okay, so they
got all their picks.
They will not give up a first rounder because they know how bad they are.
Oh yeah, it's going to be one of the really early ones. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go back.
Do they have a? I think what you may need to do is search for young, very high potential guys.
All right, I'm just looking to see who else is. Him on Pittsburgh would be pretty terrifying. Although Crosby's probably getting pretty old by this point, right? So. Crosby's 36.
Montreal does have a 5-star guy in the WHL. He's under a contract already, but he's playing in Winnipeg.
Who's that by name?
Connor Geeky.
Oh, okay, yes.
Great name.
No. We want the Canadian second round pick too, then. And their second rounder the year after, and the second rounder the year after that. If we're going to do this. Let's see what they say. It's hardly likely they won't accept that.
I don't think you're getting that much.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're going to have to
But I
take the
don't think
draft
that's
picks
a
out,
big-
and I think you may have to give up one yourself.
The problem is with Connor Geeky is, they don't have enough cap room to actually sign him. They're going to have to take somebody out. Oh, no, wait. The Canadians probably do. Never mind. I was thinking Pittsburgh. Canadians have Vladimir Tarasenko. That's funny. There's 3 ways you can
Yeah, looks like they
trade
just got him in this offseason.
real simple hunter in FHM. You can put someone up on the trade block. You can shop them around, or which is different than OOTP, or you can do a manual trade. And the best way to get the most value for a player like Alexis Lafreniere is trying to build the trade yourself. Ooh, Kyle Turris is on that.
But in this case, if we actually had him signed, we could shop him. But in this case, we can't because he isn't under contract right now. We just own his rights.
Okay,
they will do it if you offer them their if you give them Lafreniere and the 3rd round pick we got from Detroit this year.
I don't want to give up that much for just Geeky. Like I know what you're saying. The Rangers got under contract.
Yeah, maybe try for somebody a little older. If they got anybody.
Okay, here's an interesting offer. Hold on. Okay,
Justin Barron, he's playing for him right now. 2 stars, 5-star potential.
Okay, what if we offered Detroit's on that? Okay, well-balanced offer. We offered the Alexis Lafreniere to the Rangers, which is where he's probably going in real life, and that Detroit 3rd round pick for the Rangers 2nd round pick and Brendan Othman, who is a 5-star potential guy currently playing with him. He's 3.5 stars already.
Othman,
I'm going to offer that trade.
Yeah, that seems like a good. They're probably going to take it.
It's balanced offer, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. Maybe not this time. We might have to bump it up a little bit.
We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Our team is doing pretty well. We're probably going to put Mckinnon back in for this next game because we're missing him and we can't lose to Detroit again. So if we look at our roster, and I don't actually remember because it's been a couple weeks since we've been at this game. Who came in for Mckinnon? Look at my lines. Actually, as Donato came in. That's right. So I'm just going to move Peterson back down to 2nd line. Matthew Boley's up on the 1st line, but we're going to actually put Nate McKinnon in. He's going to go to the 1st line. He's locked in. We didn't actually have Dmitry Sokolov playing 2nd line locked, did we? I can't see us actually having done that.
He's been putting up points there.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be playing top 6 minutes. I'd rather have Dawson Mercer there.
No.
We're not going to touch the defenseman right now. So just give me some create lines. All right, so we got our top line playing 18 minutes, second line playing 16 minutes, third line playing 14 minutes, fourth line playing 12 minutes. Yeah, okay, I like that a little bit better. And our defensive guys, just going to even out those times just a little more. And okay, there we go. That's better. I like it. We are going to give Hunter Jones a start in this game because he needs to play. Real Simple Hunter says get Kudobin. I believe he's actually retired in this game. Hunter Jones with the overtime loss. Wow. 58 shots against. We did not play well at all. Ooh.
Ouch.
And we lost in a shootout.
He did good just getting us into overtime.
Yeah, very well.
Well, got a point out of it at least.
Yeah, take the point and run.
Didn't really deserve it.
Real Simple Hunter, I'm pretty sure both those goalies are retired by this point. We are 4 years into the future. Oh, I don't know for sure, but I can hear Jeff typing.
No, Bishop's still going. He's in Dallas.
Is he still in Dallas?
36.
Right. Yeah, so that's not exactly...
Kudobin is done, though.
All right, we're going to leave Parsons in net for this game versus the Leafs. Sim it out, and we lose again. 56 shots given up, but we got 44. Offensive performance, but man, what is going on? We were playing so well, and we lost in a shootout again. Come on, guys. That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, maybe juggling the lines wasn't a good idea. Did that trade ever go through?
I haven't seen a reply back yet, Jeff.
Did you get an answer back?
No answer yet.
In a few days.
It should be another day or two. They might be humming and hawing on it, too. Oh, there's a reply in the mail. Is it for that? Oh, find out. Rangers say, no way. So Brendan Othman, just taking a quick look here. From Pickering, Canadian Swiss. He was originally drafted, because I never actually looked, as the 8th overall pick in the 2021 draft. Okay, so I still like his numbers.
3.5 stars already. I think it's...
Yeah.
Just ask for a little less from them, or throw in a later round pick from us.
Let's discuss the trade again. I'd still kind of like a second round pick because we don't have one in this draft. Let's try adding just out of next year's 4th. Let's see if that does it. Okay, game versus Chicago, who's behind us in the standings. This is a game we need to win. Sim it out, and we lose again. What is going on? We put up 46 shots. They only got 23, but they beat us? Come on. Let's look at some numbers here. Calfoot's playing well. Shaka's playing all right. A lot of orange. Sokolov's got 46 defensive game rating. Nate McKinnon's playing well. Pedersen's playing well. Zach Dean's playing well. All right. Okay, you said Sokolov.
How many points is Dean up to now?
Dean is up to 15 points in 30 games. Okay. Sorry, who was I looking at again? Oh, Sokolov. Sokolov he's only got 15 points in 29 games. And he's actually down to just 2-star ability, 2-star potential. So maybe it's time to move on from him.
That's where he's been all along.
He was always 2-2? I don't think so. I think that's more new.
He's only 25. He shouldn't be declining already.
Okay, we got Wyatt Johnson playing in the minors, and he's up to 22 points in 32 games. Dylan Holloway, free agent signing, has 17 points in 27 games. Francisco Pinelli has 15 points in 25 games and has 4 assists in 6 games with us. Well, at the same time, if we get this trade to go through, then that's going to fix some of that. Moneyball 24 in the chat says, I'm a Minnesota sports fan and I have family in Minneapolis area, so I'm a Wild fan, Twins fan, Vikings fan. Well, very nicely done. And Real Simple Hunter wants to know, who do you think wins tomorrow, the Avs or the Stars?
Real Simple Hunter, who wants...
Yeah, that's what...
I'm going to go with the Avs.
You know, with the Avs, man, they are playing well. And Michael Hutchinson...
What were you going to say?
Michael Hutchinson's looking really good. Really, really good.
I'm just hoping the Canucks are playing tomorrow, too.
Do they play tonight or later tonight? This is Thursday night if you're watching this.
And it looks like...
Later.
Yep, they start at 6:45 Pacific.
Okay.
In a couple hours. And Flyers and Islanders are halfway through the first, 0-0.
Again, we're streaming this right now, Thursday night at, well, just about 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you're watching this when it goes live on YouTube, you'll be like, well, I already know who won this. Well, that's what you get when you watch a late live stream. But we thank you for watching anyways. Well, Real Simple Hunter, I mean, I'm a Jets fan. They've been eliminated, so it's pretty hard for me. But I cheering a little bit for the Islanders because of Barry Trotz. Rangers say no, but we're close.
What was the last offer you made?
A third and a fourth.
Lower that pick we're asking. There was a pick on their side too, wasn't there?
There was.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Go down to a third rounder. I bet they do it.
They don't have a third rounder, so I asked for a fourth, but it's still well balanced. Oh, I'll try it.
Okay,
you know what? I got a better idea. Hold on.
Yeah.
Take that off. Okay. They want... Still looking for a defenseman. So I'm going to offer them the rights to Mans Lundell. And offer them a 5th round pick for next year, and we'll see what happens. As we continue to dance back and forth on this. And update, 1-0 Flyers now.
Be nice to see that go to Game 7. Because otherwise we're not getting a game on Saturday night.
We've talked about it before on the stream, but man, I did not realize how much I missed sports until they were gone. And even when the Jets lost out, I kind of thought, you know what? I might not watch. Oh man, we got shut out 1-0. We put up 27 shots, only gave up 46. Did our defense change? What is going on here?
Back to the way it was at the start of the season.
Yossi's still hurt, and I didn't put him back in. That's part of it, I think. So let's put Roman Josi back in.
Oh, right. Yeah, the calf laceration. How much time has he got left on that?
Oh, months. He's hurt for months. 1 to 2 months.
Well, I thought that was only 1 to 2 months, and that was... Oh, he's been on that for a while now.
Yeah, you're still copying me just because you're just a little bit behind. I think every time you hear me. All right, so we're gonna put him back in, and we're gonna keep balancing with Cal Foot, and that's probably gonna make a difference. Because apparently we really miss Roman Yossi. The Rangers still say no way. I'm getting tired of the... I'm going to stop dealing with the Rangers, so let's look at talking to somebody else. We're not trading him in the West. Okay, how about Boston? Boston's probably...
Well, if we're having trouble with the D, Montreal has Justin Barron, 5-star potential rookie, or no, sophomore, second year.
I'm not saying no, but we've had him on a previous stream game.
And it looks like they might do it even up.
I don't want even up.
Oh,
I want something better than even up. The Bruins don't really have anybody of interest. So who else we got? How about just trading him to New Jersey? What's New Jersey got? Okay, I don't actually hate this. What if we try to get Tim Stutzel from New Jersey, even though he's only 1 star? Or 2 stars.
That's possible. Let me just take a quick look. Didn't have much of a rookie season.
No, that's why I think we might be able to get him for...
I think we started this game quite a while ago, so I think we started the game quite a while ago. So I think that's before Stutzel moved up in the draft rankings. So he's probably a little bit underrated in this game.
Okay, we're just going to give them an offer to get an idea of where their head is at. Okay, versus Pittsburgh. Sim this out, and yeah, what a difference. We win 3-1 suddenly, having... As soon as we put in Roman Yossi, things get better.
Stanley question in the chat, is Justin Barron related to Morgan Barron? Yeah, they're brothers.
The good news is we still have a lot of games in hand as we continue to push here.
So even more for us to lose.
Ouch. 3 games in hand, and we're only 3 points back at St. Louis for first. So game versus Winnipeg. Gonna throw the backup in again, because just to give him a game again. And he gets the win. 6-5 win over Winnipeg. All right.
Yeah, we really want... Hopefully the playing time eventually gets him up to at least 2.5 stars. He seems to be developing a little slow at this point.
I'll take what we can get right now. All right, Jeff, I've been asked several times on our social media and through a variety of other channels as well. People would like to know what's going on with the next iteration of FHM. Is there any updates you can give us?
Not anything really firm at the moment. Everything is coming along nicely with development. We just don't really want to release anything until we can start showing you guys some screenshots. And unfortunately, the art has been the last thing that's been going in. So we're just waiting on that a little bit now. And once we got all that together, hopefully we can get something out for you fairly soon and give you an idea what the features are, because we've got a lot of neat stuff coming this year.
All right. I'm just continuing to build this trade out again with New Jersey because I think Stinsel's going to be the guy we end up getting, but I'm still seeing if I can get a first round pick out of them too.
No, you're not going to get just, you'd have to throw in at least one, maybe two picks from us.
Well, we'll see. Traded up between Nashville and Toronto. Dylan Jackson is on the move for Julien Gauthier. Pretty nominal move. Follow-up question in the chat. Are you targeting a 2020 release for the next FHM iteration?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep. Okay, so we've offered just a third
definitely
round
2020.
pick.
Be a little.
Sorry, go ahead.
Normally, we'd release around the week that the NHL opens, which would be beginning of October. But obviously, they're starting much later this year, so we just pushed our date back a little bit, and it likely sometime in November we'll be announcing the exact date, though.
And so we can continue.
New Jersey's still not making a deal?
They've said no once, so I've added another draft pick. I added the rights to Mats Lundell as well. I could try dropping it down to a second round pick too, and that might do it if this doesn't.
That probably will.
But we're going to see if we can get the first. Oh no, Nate McKinnon got injured. Doing what? Sore groin day to day.
Again?
McKinnon. Yeah. All right, taking a look here then. McKinnon still hurt. All right, McKinnon goes out and Donato comes in, which means he's going to get some power play time, which will be interesting to see what happens. And we lose 5-2. How did he do? Ryan Donato, 47 defensive game rating, had 3 minutes 17 seconds on the power play. That's unfortunate. Maybe McKinnon gets healed up over the break here. That sounds really dangerous, real simple, Hunter. I don't think I can do that. Continuing on here. Devils still say no way. We offered them a 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, Lafreniere, and the rights to Mats Lundell as well for Stützle and a 1st round pick. So let's take the 1st rounder.
I think you're going to have to give up on that 1st rounder from them.
But let's go for the 2nd rounder. Well, suddenly I think they'll probably accept that deal. Trying to see if I can get a... We're going to try and get a 4th rounder for next year, too. I'll just see what happens. Game versus Florida. Okay, I'm going to make a change here because I didn't do that well enough. So I got to think here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. All right, Florida. Let's go, and we actually pick up the win. There we go, 4-1 win. Ratu scores 2 goals in the first period, adds a hat trick in the 3rd on an empty net goal. Excellent done. And the bad news is we just lost Elias Pettersson day to day. So we will have to take a look there. Oh, so he's just 1 to 2 weeks. Fantastic. All right. So he's probably not going to be ready, which means we're going to have to call somebody up, which means we should probably do that now. So we're going to put Pettersson on.
You also have a few more contracts expiring at the end of this season you may want to look at.
All right. We're going to call up. Hey, you know what? Dylan Holloway is going to get a chance here. Holloway is just going to slot right in. So we're going to put Pettersson on the injured list. Jeff tells me we have unsigned guys, so upcoming free agents. Braden Point wants probably just a ton of money. Yeah, he still wants 9.8 for 6 years. I don't know. What are you thinking on that?
You're already paying him 9.3.
I know.
Gonna really hurt the budget any?
Lassie Thompson doesn't want a lot, so we're going to sign him. It's more having him sign for all those extra years.
Well, he'll be there until he's 33, so I don't know. I think he'll still be pretty good at that point.
Trying to get him to come down off. Front loading the contract a little bit. Okay, he's willing to do a 5-year deal. Now, I got him paying him $10 million for 3 years and then 9.85 for the final 2. So at least we have him for 1 less year. So I'm okay with that a little more. Cal Foote is also there. Actually, we might be okay letting Cal Foote walk.
What does the average salary work out to?
Who for Point?
Oh, you're closer to 10. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. those are the major ones. I think Donato's probably we should put Donato on the trade block. What's Beckman want? Oh, Beckman wants a huge raise. We're going to leave that right now then. I don't think we can want to give Beckman 2.7.
It's not that expensive. Although he's not having much for a year.
Dylan Holloway wants number 4, but that's being worn by Tyson Berry, so he can have 44. Braden Point signs. So we got him to sign a 5-year deal. Lassie Thompson signed, which just gives us that little more defensive depth. He has earned his spot on this team. I believe he was a waiver pickup, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, we got him on waivers from Ottawa.
Yeah, so
I think it was Ottawa. Yeah, it was
that's
Ottawa.
Tyler Parsons has slipped into the number 6 spot on the save percentage list for league lead. 924. New Jersey says no way to adding the 4th round pick. So if I take that off, they'll probably say yes. All right, let's find out. Game versus Edmonton. Oh, better take Roman Josi out. He's down to 47%. Which means we're probably going to lose this game. We're actually going to put Dylan Samberg in this time. Give him a game, see how he does. And we actually pick up the win, 5-1 over Edmonton. Dylan Holloway, 2 goals. Being thrown into the fire. Comes through. Dylan Samberg comes in, plays almost 22 minutes of ice time, including 4:12 shorthanded, and actually is a +1. 3 shots on goal. 4 block shots.
That was his first NHL game too, I think, wasn't it?
Samberg? No, he's been in before, I think. Oh, and now we lost Braden Point for day-to-day. Oh, maybe it was Dylan Samberg's first game. Oh, he played 2 games with Pittsburgh a couple of years ago. Before we got him. All right, so Samberg's, well, maybe he fits our style a little bit better, even though he's only 1.5 stars. Point is mild shoulder sprain. He's gone for 1 to 2 weeks, which means we got to call somebody else up. Means we probably should call up Wyatt Johnson, or yeah, Wyatt Johnson's coming back up. So Point is just going to be replaced with Wyatt Johnson. Points going on the injured list. Not good when our top 3 forwards are all out.
Well, better now than in the playoffs.
For sure. But maybe we'll get a bit of help if this trade actually goes through, and we'll have somebody actually under contract willing to play for us. And Wyatt Johnson wants 55, but Shaka has that number. So he's going to have number 57 instead. And game versus San Jose here. Quite the looking team. And we lose. Give up 50 shots against, get 38, but lose 3-2.
Have a look at the league standings when you get a chance. I just realized how it's a super tight race for the top first place right now. I think there's like 8 or 9 teams within 3 points of first.
Will do. Actually, I probably should have started Roman Yossi in that game, come to think of it. Darn. That probably would have got us the win.
Yeah. Another day's rest won't hurt.
No, he's maxing out at 80% because of that laceration, but...
Yeah.
Dawson Mercer says I can play if you need me. I didn't even know Dawson Mercer was hurt. What's wrong with him? Calf soreness, day to day. Roman Yossi's down to 65, or up to 65%, but so is the guy who replaced him, so he's drawn back in for tomorrow. Just taking a quick look. Okay, standings, you said. In the entire league, we are 10th, sitting at 48 points, but we are only 3 back of first place Buffalo. Wow.
Yep.
The entire league, literally 26th place is only 11 points back out of first, which is enough, but not ridiculous. It's a tight race.
No, really close this year.
Much like real life, which is why they had such a big expanded playoffs. Or play-in, I guess, as they called them. All right, we have a reaction from New Jersey, and they say accepted. So, just to recap this, we give up our 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick in next year's draft, the rights to Alex Lafreniere and Mons Lundell for 21-year-old left winger Tim Stützle, and a 2nd round pick in this year's draft. Jeff, we doing this?
Yeah, we're going to have to. Not ideal, but we have to get something.
Trade completed. So just taking a quick look at our job security here. 67. Okay, nobody's super mad right now. Okay, just because somebody asked, I said, how is Buffalo in first place? Taking a quick look at Buffalo. Botterill is still the GM, but they've made some solid moves and got some good draft picks. Kyle Kernovic, who was a star of our Quebec series last year. And yeah, some high picks are starting to come in. We might need to look at our scouting the NHL. These guys are all D ranked. That's not great. Just going to take a quick look at our scouting. Apparently we don't have anyone in the NHL. Well, let's fix that. Let's reassign Dan Mckinnon to the NHL. No, we don't need to use draft eligibility. He can just scout the National Hockey League. And do we have somebody else we could add? Jeff, I know you hate this, but I'm going to go sign another scout.
Just what you need.
Yeah, so we need to go to staff and then go to free agents. And we're going to filter it to just having scouts on. I took one guy off the NHL entry draft. We're just looking for somebody in preferably USA and all of Canada. 48-year-old Trevor Job. Sounds like the perfect guy. Sign, so go to scouting again. Active scouting. Guy doesn't have a job. No assignment. Put him on the National Hockey League. Although he's not actually green for National Hockey League. Well, that's too bad. He's going to learn to like it. And there we go. Updated scouting. Game versus Vancouver here. Too many players on active roster. What? Why do we have too many players on active roster? Oh, because of the trade. Right. Duh. Okay. Just think here. Donato's coming out. And I guess we're going to... Where did Wyatt Johnson end up? Oh no, he's on the top line. So 2 guys who are in the AHL are currently playing top line minutes. Okay, so I guess Johnson's coming out. Okay, I did this poorly. Let's try this again. Stützle's coming out and being replaced with Donato. Johnson's coming out and being replaced with Stützle. And Wyatt Johnson's being set back down to the Iowa Wild. All right. So we're going to move Stützle onto the second line instead of the first. We'll have to rebalance this lineup once more guys get here. Or get healthy and get back into the lineup, I guess. Maybe is a better way to say that. And we lose. We give up 48 shots. Only get 22. Vancouver, ooh, just absolutely hammers us. 8-1. But Brock Besser ends his point streak at 13 games, so he couldn't get a point in one of the 8 goals. That's disappointing for him. I am glad we have a second round pick again now.
Oh, yeah, we traded that away.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that first or second round pick back. Poll results. Gerald Gallant is the coach you most want to play for, and he's still in Vegas because we started this game so long ago.
Huh? Yep.
Nothing else super surprising there. And we'll flip over another day. The way this is going, McKinnon's probably ready to play, but I don't want to rush him back in because I don't want him to get hurt again. Let's see. Yeah, McKinnon's getting a little bit closer. Development report tells us more guys going up. Hunter Jones is still only at 2 stars. Tyler Parsons continues to improve. Ruben Rafikin's getting there. How does our defensive depth look? I kind of forget. Taking a quick peek here. Yeah, so we'd kind of drop off.
Pretty solid first 3-4.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys at 1.5 star. Dylan Sandberg's actually our lowest ranked 1.5 star guy, but he's the guy on the team. And we did take some draft picks too. I forgot. Mazden Leslie is working his way up onto that team. Or is the future, anyways. Right. So no rush yet to bring in anybody. I'm going to throw Hunter Jones back in for this one and sim out. And we win 5-3. Pretty sure Roman Yossi's got nothing left in the tank at this point. I think he was down to 67% or something like that, it said. Might have been lower than that. And we have surpassed 50 points on the season at 23, 13, and 4. Not bad when, again, 2/3 of our, or a third of our, or not a third, a half of our top guys are out.
Yep.
And New Jersey signs Lafreniere almost immediately. Signs a 2-year, $5.7 million deal. Elias Pettersson has recovered, but probably not quite there. Mckinnon says he's ready to go, but he's only at 80%, so we're going to give him one more game off. Yeah, okay, Roman Yossi's down to 37%, so let's replace him. Put Sandberg in again for this one. And game versus Nashville, which I'm sure he's not happy to miss. Tyler Parsons, simming out, and we lose 5-3. Just can't. Oh, Tim Stutzel got a goal there. Scored on the power play. All right. His 3rd goal of the year. And Ivan Lodina just got injured because of course he did. How long's he gone for? Back soreness, gone 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. So he's going on the injured list. That was not what I meant to click. Patterson's back day to day, so let's get him. Braden Points day to day. Is he? Oh, he's got to be on the injured list for 1 more day. And then we can actually rebuild see what our lineup's going to look like with Stützle. I think we might put him on the second line and see if we can help him speed up his development a bit. Unless you don't like that plan, Jeff.
Worth a try. No, you can give it a shot. I mean, we had Sokolov in the second line for quite a while.
Yeah, Sokolov might be off this team, actually. All right. Pavel Zak is on the move and has joined Seattle. All right, so I don't know for sure if Point is quite ready, but we're going to take a look. He's not. He's still red. I'm still going to build the lineup with him in it. So Donato comes out, Point comes in. Can I not trust Point if he's hurt anyways? No? Alright then. Let's see if I can get it around. Okay, so there we go. So who else is going to come out? Holloway will, I guess, for right now. Nate McKinnon's in. Pedersen's in. Alright, so let's just assistant create lines. Okay, so that's what happened. Alright, so Points out. Just put Dylan Holloway in for right now. Okay, so we went Ratu, Nate McKinnon. Liam Arnsby's currently on the first line right winger, but that'll be Braden Point, which will have Stützle, Pedersen, and it's got Dawson Mercer, but that'll be Liam's Arnsby when he moves down. So then third line is Matthew Boldy, Adam Beckman, Dawson Mercer, which I like. Fourth line will be Beckman. Yeah, oh no, wait, yeah, Dean will move up there. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm okay with this because we'll get a little bit more balanced. And then we still have a nice moving guys on the end. Just going to shoot Sandberg back up there a bit. Because we're going to have Roman Yossi. Too many active players on the roster. Okay. Point should be fine back on the injured list for right now. But that gives us a better idea, and I kind of like to see who Stützle's going to play with, but I think he should find a good spot there. With that, we've kind of actually pushed past our hour, which is where we kind of like to call it here. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager 6 stream. We typically stream every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. You can also reach out to us or find our videos archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. You can reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You can also reach out to us on our official Discord, which is found linked in our Twitter bio. You, of course, can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums. We can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager or anything else you would like to talk about. Jeff will be back again next week with our sensational 70s Vancouver Canucks and remind us what's going on in that game, if you can remember.
Well, it's been a while, but we're at least contending. I don't know if we've got, I think we were named as one of the Cup favorites this year, so we're getting closer and closer. I don't remember what point in the season we actually left off at. Were we getting up to the playoffs?
We were getting close, I think, if memory serves.
Can't even remember.
Yeah.
So I think that's where now that I think about it, I think that's where we left off. And so we should have the playoffs next week.
All right. So with that, we'll just end up just seeing how we do here in this game versus Edmonton. And we'll leave Parsons in net, simming it out. And we lose because, of course, we do 6-0 loss. So thank you very much. And we will see you all again next week.